Yo, hey, what's up, everybody? All right, it's time for some more Dune. Let's go ahead and kick this over, shall we? So, today's going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I don't actually know if I have Mondays on my streaming schedule. Generally, Mondays are a little harder because I have to do some cooking when I get home from the gym, so it kind of puts me on a little later. But I do have some time. Though I don't want to just do short streams. I like to do at least 2 hours, but we're not going to get that today. Um, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, okay. Sorry. Let's see here, guys. Come on. Let's see here. Off stream, I did some harvesting, mining. I went out, got more aluminum. I know it's a travesty. I did boring stuff while you guys couldn't see. Um, that goes on this side. Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, so I got more aluminum. I crafted a couple of things. So we got to put this over here. Then the aluminium goes over here. Yeah, so we have a decent, decent amount of aluminium. But as anyone who plays this game knows, there's never enough aluminium. There's never enough of the resources in general anyways. So, oh boy, that was random. Yep, I saw that. Let's see. I did get a better sniper rifle. I have a really nice sword. I did buy this for 1,000 Solari. Um, it's a disruptor, I believe. Yeah, but it fires the heavy darts. I'm a little shy on ammo right now. I actually have a lot of heavy darts. But I feel like this thing is just gonna burn through them. Clip size 52. I want to be annoyed that they're calling it a clip and not magazine. Way of the fighter. 42 damage. It's a Mala pistol. It's automatic. Um, let's go ahead and make some light darts. Um, let's go hit a camp nearby. Let's see if this is even going to be worthwhile. Yeah, this is a disruptor. You can see it's got a huge field of fire. I really don't know what my goal for today is going to be. I should know, but I don't. Well, these guys died relatively, dead. Alright, it's usually scrap metal at these camps, yeah. I guess I could just go knock over some places. Man, I don't really...
Identify yourself. We've got to find reinforcements.
I guess I want to find a shielded enemy. So that's what these things are meant for, is shielded enemies. So as you can see, I do have the improved bloodsucker. We're gonna at least try this. I haven't really been using an auto in a while. Oh yeah, the Coriolis storm is going on right now. That's why it's all dusty. Yeah, that's right. Wow, that really does fill up those blood sacks quick. Shouldn't I have another one? I should have a third one. Oh, I didn't pick it up yet. Durr. No, I did. Oh, I think I stored it. Because it was impacting my carry capacity for loot and stuff. What else is in here? Oh, batteries. I don't need this. The shotguns just really are not my cup of tea. I really do prefer to be at range for everything. Oh, this is a repair station. I want this one. Okay. Um. I guess there's really no reason to make anything just to put it in, just to put it away. Um, I can hold on to that. I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I stored it. Um, trying to see if there's anything that I wanted to make that I wanted to go harvest stuff for directly. I have replacement engines and generators for my ornithopter. Um, just pick up that ammo. Did I only... Okay. So light darts would be for this. Alright. Jeez, what do I want to do? I guess I should try to knock this out, huh? Alright, we're gonna do that. Unfortunately, now that I have the whirly bird, we can just fly. Yeah, I guess I do have to knock out these other two quests and start doing some of the Atreides quests. I guess. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go down there. Well, that worked. Well, this gun may do as well. Oh god, were those frames? Nope, that's just lag spike. Looking for some research notes. I heard footsteps. Oh, hey.
Hello. You've found me in a bit of a bind. I was continuing my work. But even so, then they threw me in here and... No, wait, not yet. After Cyprian rejected my petition for Kynes' research, I decided I didn't care. I'm not going to let some fop from Kytane tell me what to do. And this station, what they were trying to do here, aligns directly with what Kynes wanted me to do. So here I am. I just didn't expect the slavers. Just what you always do. Find the mnemic films and bring them to me. In return, I'll teach you more about planetology. Yes, good.
Okay, well, that actually works totally well for me.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Reimar Thuringer. We at the station have been assigned a task of controlling the viability of numerous commercially important botanical species across the Imperium. Here, on Arrakis. I knew this would be a difficult assignment, but it has proven all but impossible. Face it, this planet is a far cry from Ecas. Do they really expect to grow fogwood, alaka, or sap over here? Well, we might have more success with some of the species native to Giddey Prime. Anything that can survive that might have a chance. You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Reimar Thuringer. We at the station have been assigned the task of exploring the viability of numerous commercially important potential.
Alright, and I think this will probably be the last of it. Yep, okay.
The Huffaf mines are progressing well, and we can look forward to a good harvest of both Huffaf oil and Crimskull fiber. With careful cultivation, our yields should easily meet our requirements. But I will remind you once more of our bargain. I teach your slavers to make Crimskull bindings, and in exchange, I gain the right to sell the oil to the lens makers.
Okay.
On your knees, Scum. Gauge them. This one has spirit.
I'm gonna leave the rest of that. Oh wow, this gun's depleting quickly. Okay.
I see.
Alright, chat. Got the notes. Alright, cool. Now to do Dingleberry's part. Okay. Alright. So far so good. Okay, got an armband. More water, thank you. All right, I see stuff being dropped there. I take that this is like right outside of a boss fight. Yeah. Come on, fucking go. Okay, okay, so far so good. You look unique. Which means you might have been the boss. It's a good thing I had this.
A forceful blow from an ink-fine lash marks the target with a permanent beet-colored scar. But that's just the start of it. The ink-vine scar never quite heals, nor does the intense pain, which can linger on for many years or even decades. That's what makes the ink-vine lash so feared. The presence of an ink-vine lash should be enough to break even the most stubborn captive. Too many strokes will leave a victim crippled by pain and of little value in the slave markets.
Yep. All right, all right. So I might have to backtrack a little bit.
Attention, rope makers! Do not use your fingers to extract fibers from the vines. Cream-scale fibers claw tighter as you pull. You will lose circulation and fingers. Fingerless workers have no value to our operation. Use the tools.
I see someone.
Yes, you do.
Eyes on me.
Come on. Come on. I'm rubber banding and I shouldn't be. Hey, come on, pick up the damn thing. Okay. Bingo.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah, I got my stuff. Drink some water. All right, time to extract. Feel like I came out of there, fought there, so now I should go out this way. Ooh, yeah, there's the super special chest. What did I get a blueprint for? Seb's Kisser. Let's go ahead and extract.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Reimar Thuringer. We at the station have been assigned the task of exploring the viability of numerous commercially important botanical species.
It's good to see you. This cage isn't exactly comfortable.
Oh, I guess I... didn't necessarily find the keys to the cage, did I? Shit.
It's good to see you. This cage isn't exactly...
Okay, we are not extracting yet. I apparently need keys to the cage. Scheiße.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Reimar. Assigned the task.
This is the way that I went before, so let's just try going backwards.
Your insistence on testing the products was distasteful, but the captive's attempt to kill me certainly made it more palatable. Despite his size, a single strand of crimscale rope was sufficient to completely restrain the subject. The more he struggled, the tighter it became. I can only assume from his howls of agony that the inkvine lash performed as intended. As a further note, a strand of Crimscale placed around the throat is an effective means of silencing a prisoner. Any attempt at vigorous shouting causes the Crimscale to draw tighter. Be warned. This will almost certainly prove fatal if coupled with the agony of Inkvine blows.
Okay. So I'm assuming one of the bosses probably have the keys on them. That's annoying. Alright, I'm gonna drop this and this. I'm wondering if it wasn't that Atreides soldier I killed. Or not Atreides, but like that boss-like person that I got. The key should have fallen. It's possible that I just didn't loot something. So let's just see here. Okay, well, I guess I was wrong. Okay, give me 2 seconds. First room. Okay. Alright, so I backtracked for nothing.
Who's that?
Nope. Okay. Um. Okay.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Rymar III.
Okay, so the keys are in here somewhere. Let's drop you. Wait, where are they? All right. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. Okay. So,
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm Station Leader Rymar III. We at this station have been assigned a task
there
of
we go.
exploring the viability of numerous commercially important botanical species from across the Imperium. Here, on Arrakis. I knew this would be a difficult assignment.
It's good to see you. This cage isn't exactly comfortable. Ah, then my business here is concluded. Brilliant. I don't suppose you found the key to this cage as well? Shade of the Emperor, that's good to hear. I was starting to worry that I was stuck here.
All right. Look at that.
There's someone here.
I saw the target.
Come on. Come on. Get out of the corner.
Throwing grenade. Your water is mine. Ah!
Okay. Well, that was annoying. All right. So, first we're going to go home and drop off a bunch of stuff. Then we're going to go to Anvil, drop off the quest. Then we're going to go talk to Science Guy in Haga South. And I know it might be a tad early to end, but I almost feel like that might be a good place to wrap up a short stream. Maybe a little bit of house nonsense. I don't know. All right. And this is my actual like crafting floor. Yep. 2 whole empty floors. Um. Oh yes. All of this stuff's gonna get broken down. Okay. Yep. All right. Oh, I know what else I need to do. Deposit blood. Do you guys still have corpses in you? You do. Okay. Should make 100, 140. Let's do 160. Yeah, that should be right. That's fine for now. Okay, so I put things away. I broke things down. Now we're going to go turn in quests. Ooh. I really wish my building would stop glitching out. First, we have to go to the anvil, so we're going over there. Oh. Okay. It's nice that I can store that like the bike. What is the runaway base? Paper trail. Oh, okay. Okay, finally level 2'd everything, so that's nice. Okay. Right now, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do Advanced Planetologist. Well, fuck it. We're right here. Let's go finish this. Oh, I need ammo, don't. Well, I switched guns, so I should be good. Is this one place? Oh, this is this one place that I had to go hunt the glutton. Alright. That's another Imperial testing station, isn't it? That's a little more than I signed on for. I'm gonna prep out for doing a testing facility, and that's not right now. Let's go turn in the planetologist quest. And that is where we're gonna end the stream tonight, after I turn that in. I'll get more heavy darts and plan out to hit that other facility. That'll be a two-parter, conquering a testing facility and doing this quest. I'll save that for tomorrow's stream. There's funny land. Hello there.
I've been thinking about the files we pulled from that last testing station. Yes, that's the one. The mnemic film contained the logs and inventory of the station. But after careful inspection, I believe it has been altered. Not somebody. Kynes. I think Kynes was altering the records in the testing stations. That's the puzzling part. By all accounts, Pardo Kynes was an excellent Imperial servant. But what of his child? So little is known. Cyprian Io has denied me access to Kynes' research. But what do we really know about Liet Kynes? Just that they died. But what if we could speak to someone who had met them? Someone who they reported to. That's it. We can use the houses to bypass Cyprian. Yes, exactly. Though, I doubt we have the political clout to gain an audience with the Duke Atreides or the Baron Harkonnen. But an adjunct? Kynes wouldn't have just spoken to anybody. It'd have to be someone high-ranking. Thufir Hawat or Peter de Vries springs to mind.
Eric Keen.
You probably only need to speak to... It's always good to see you, friend. The war is long.
Okay, so they're gonna make me... I see. Okay. So they're gonna make me go to Eric. So let's get this done with. Ooh, that's sketch. I guess I should have been running my motor. Alright. That's how that works. Okay. Oh, I'm tracking the wrong quests. Alright.
I'm afraid I am a very busy man. Unless you have something compelling to share with me, I'll attend to matters of import. I don't have many informants out in the Haga Basin, but I know you've been working with Derek Chinara. So I'll answer your questions about Kynes in return for some information about your friend Chinara. Yes?
Sure.
Then here is my first question. Does Derek Chinara have any affiliation with the Harkonnen? Thank you for the information. Ask your question about Kynes. Arrogant, wild, deeply intelligent, able to slip my spies at will and feign nonchalance. Kynes didn't care about our war. Not until the Fremen got caught in the crossfire. It was as if Kynes had a different agenda altogether. But now I believe it is my turn. Derek Chinara is interested in the Imperial testing stations. Why? That's an old dream, buried long ago. It explains his interest in the ecological testing stations, though. Now, ask me your next question. Kynes would never say. Not the spice. Maybe anthropological work with the Fremen. Kynes was always with them. And applying my mentat faculties to it, I see a large probability that whatever Kynes was researching was near Sietch Taro in Haga Basin. Movement patterns, Sietch and lab visits. Highest probability is that Kynes was performing Fremen-oriented research out of Sietch Taro. Ah, but that's not the bargain. A question for a question. And here is mine. Why are you helping Derek Chinara? Well, learning is never to be discouraged. Still, I sense there is more than that. Never mind. Let me tell you about Sietch Taro. It's a Fremen place, though long destroyed by the Sardaukar. The Sietch itself was destroyed in the battle, but the entrance still exists. In Haga Basin, north of Misa Taril, where the Udum meets the Shield Wall. That's all that remains of Kynes and Sietch Taro.
Okay. All right. Well, this is turning out to be one of those I'm going to do it later type things. Because it looks like it's going to have me exploring somewhere. Now that is definitely going to be a later thing. I wonder, since I'm here, wonder if Drunk Girl will give me another quest.
You're back. What's it to you, Because I don't let anyone touch my feet. Ask Gurney Halleck what happened last time. Then what are you in my face for? The spotted... Well, you would say that, wouldn't you? If you... But ask around. You ask a lot of questions, stranger. I'll tell you what Fenring's file says. Name, Kara Volk. Homeworld, father was a gifted woodworker, renowned in local systems until a rejected apprentice slaughtered him with a 12mm twist auger. Devastated, the young Volk hunted down her father's killer to return the auger to its rightful owner, through the left eye socket. I thought stabbing him through the eye was a kindness, although the local magistrate didn't agree. Turned out the apprentice was the bastard of a minor Harkonnen noble. He gave me something better. He gave me the protection of his name, as I took the oath to serve in his house guard. My enlistment papers were adjusted to show I took the oath before my crime instead of after. A small lie, but one that would save my life. There was nothing left to do. With father gone, my home was with my troop in the house guard. So I did what every other fresh house recruit did. Kill the enemy, drink beer, and see the universe. That's another story, and I'm in no mood to tell it. What's it to you, Because I don't let anyone touch my... You ask Gurney Halleck. I'm sure the bruises have healed. I don't know you well enough. You ask a lot of questions. Father was devastated. The young Volk hunted down... He gave me something better. My enlistment papers were adjusted to show I took the oath before my crime instead of... Believe it or not, a peon can't just murder a noble, even a conniving little bastard. It's greatly frowned upon, and an automatic death sentence. but a footman in the house guard has more status than a peon. There was nothing left to do. Kill the enemy, drink beer, and see the uni. I already told you I don't know you well enough. You're back. I feel like a clutch of Centrixian flatworms are having an orgy in my skull. I need you to shoot me, Boot. Put me down like a syphilitic Kulon. It's the withdrawal, Boot. The stimulation from the implant. It's like, think of the greatest spice high, mixed with the most powerful orgasm you've ever had. Except it goes on and on, as long as the button is pushed. Before long, you find yourself doing anything. As long as they hit that button one more time. It was the only thing that kept me in line. They had me, and there was nothing I could do about it. I only escaped because we came here. The static interference disrupted the control deck. But even though I got away, I never really got away. In my wildest dreams, I never imagined how dependent I'd grown on that stimulation. Its absence is excruciating. If you don't shoot me in the face, you're going to have to find me some stims. They're the only thing keeping me right side up. And I'm fresh out. There's a back alley surgeon in Harko, Dr. Kumari. She doesn't like me very much, but she won't turn you away. Find her. Show her this list of symptoms. She'll know what to do. As always, Boot.
Okay. Gotta jump. Since I'm already going to be on the world map, I will go to Harko Village. Now, I feel like I don't remember. I gotta look it up real quick. Oh, damn it. Okay, Mentat Trainer is here. In the bar. Alright, I want to pick up his quest before I leave. Just cause. I'd rather have it on the books than not. And then I'll go over to Harko. Jeez, I was hoping to have ended already. But it's fine, really.
I calculated you returning a half hour. I require blood. Apologies, I am in my head again. I require blood samples from Atreides deserters who have fled to the Hagar Rift. To harvest the data I require to impress upon the Atreides what a useful asset I could be. I must be of use. I was built for a good. Very good.
Okay. Okay. Now to Harko. Nope. That is not what I meant to do. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm having a hard time finding my way upstairs. There it is. Okay, run, run, run.
Celebrate our heritage and traditions, for they bind
Oh.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all manner of locally sourced natural remedies for whatever. Do not underestimate the potency of ground an amount no greater than on more primitive worlds. What is there to tell? Well, whoever Kara sent you. Well then, you can turn around and piss right. None of your bloody business. She must be suffering terribly. If I were you, I would go quickly and find someone who gives a shit. Look, even if I wanted to help her, which I don't, I haven't been able to get medical supplies in weeks. Tell you what, if you can fix my medical supply issue, talk to Anushka Hanavar. She'll point.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Welcome back. Welcome back. That's a special drink. Was there anything else with that? It's not my fault. Harko wasn't built to support this many people and doesn't have a starport that will accommodate most transport freighters. The only way to get supplies here is in small loads by ornithopter or overland, and that's proving to be a big problem. Medical supplies used to come by ground courier through the Udom, but that run is too dangerous these days. And while the Moscarat are getting aggressive across the sector, one nest stands out as particularly troublesome.
Of course.
So if someone were to pacify that nest, I might be able to convince my contacts that it's worth the risk to start shipments again.
Okay. This is the way out. Alright, that'll give me a couple of extra quests to do. Which are a lot easier to get to and do now that I have the ornithopter. But before I do any of those, I want to make sure that I pick up Pinnacle Station stuff. Because there's a chance that at Pinnacle Station, it'll have me go to some of these places. So I've been hearing that depending on what sector you enter Hagabesa from, it'll put you in a more favorable spot to, you know, go places. So we'll see where this is going to put me. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit that later. Alright, chat. Well, this is going to be it. I'm going to land in my base, put my stuff away, and that's going to be it for me tonight. This was kind of fun, even though it was a shorter stream. I think we had a good time, right? Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave you here. Thank you very much for joining me on this part of the adventure of Dune Awakening. And I hope you all have yourselves a lovely night, and I will see you next time.